Hair thinning can happen for so many reasons. Whether it's stress or hormones or anything, at Nutrafol we've learned that real change starts below the surface. Our hair growth supplements take a whole body approach and target the key root causes of hair thinning, so you can see visibly thicker, stronger hair in 3 to 6 months.
Hair growth starts from the inside at Nutrafol.com. That's Nutrafol.com.
Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. And today, I have my co-host, Barbara, here with me. Are you there, Barbara?
Yes, I am. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Friday. Have you ever heard of that, Johnny? Do you like it when people say Happy Friday? Do you?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I say it sometimes. I know it's a buggy. But I like to say aloha to these two waiting. Psychic Dayle Schear is in the house. And Richard. Aloha.
I like that part. Is in the house.
Yes.
Yeah, in the house.
And Dayle is my psychic aunt.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, she's my psychic sister. How do you like that?
I love it. I love it. I'm psychic. Everybody's psychic. Okay. So, Barbara, you were telling me that something weird happened to you. What is it?
Oh my gosh. I was dreading that this would ever happen again. Costochondritis, everybody, is super painful. It's when the tiny little muscles on your ribs are torn. And then later on, when you have a cold and you cough real hard, flares up this very bad irritation to where it feels like somebody's actually stabbing you with a knife. You can't move. You can't drive your car. You can't turn the steering wheel. It hurts when you breathe because these little muscles are the muscles that are so close to the lungs. So it's very irritating.
Wait, how did you get this? What is this?
Oh, my gosh. Years ago when somebody was trying to do a lift in ballroom dancing and we were practicing the lift, I was coming down and he pushed up, which was a mistake of his. He should have known better. He pushed up when my body was coming down and he ripped my ribs, and you're supposed to grab lower, like right around above the hip, and he caught me on my ribs and ripped those ribs apart. And it was horrible. God. And it's now 2 times, and it comes on from stress and or a cold. And you guys know I had a really bad coronavirus cold after the last show, right, Dayle?
Wait a minute. Richard, talk. I got a cat dog.
Okay, well, she's going to check on Lucky. He's the German Shepherd. But when I completed that show with you guys last Friday, I caught a cold. My daughter had it first, and then I told Dayle, I texted Dayle about it, and she goes, watch out because there's a COVID cold out there. I think I had the COVID cold, even though I've been immunized 2 times, but I haven't had the booster. What do you think? Richard, what do you think? Yeah.
I would definitely get the booster, that's for sure. Yeah. I wouldn't hesitate on that.
Well, I agree.
Barbara, did you check?
I had the COVID cold.
There's no such thing as a COVID cold.
Oh, I thought you said there was.
No. Only cold. There's such thing as COVID. Don't you have those things that the government handed out to everybody where you could check to see if you have COVID?
No, they didn't have any left in my area. I checked. I was really wanting one of those packets. But, I can just walk in and get the booster, but I just haven't because I can't find the time, to think, well, when do I want to have side effects?
Well, you don't know that you'll have side effects. Why are you?
You probably won't.
Okay.
I mean, would you rather die?
No, I just thought I've been taken care of with the 2 immunizations. I thought that was really enough. I thought the older people had to get the boosters.
No, you're supposed to have 3. And then...
Yeah. Actually, I have the boosters because it's over 50. They're recommending it for people over 50. I have the 2 boosters.
But I have to agree with Barbara on one thing. I've had 3 shots, and then people go and get this thing anyway. What's the point?
Well,
I know.
Okay, I think I can answer that. It's sort of it kind of slows it down. Like, for example, the people that I've known who have gotten it after the boost, it's like they're sick a day, but then the next day they're fine. It's sort of like, they get knocked down, but it's not really as bad. I mean, the ones that I've known
what kind
who
of
have gotten
sick, Johnny?
Yeah.
I don't care one day. No, I will feel bad for a lot of days because one day knocked down puts my mentals totally, in a different state too. And it's like, now I got to catch up. Now it's like, it's stress. So I don't want it. I want to get the booster shot. I'm going to do whatever Dayle and Richard say.
Yeah, just go get the booster.
Okay. Listen, he goes, I don't know if I'm going to get the booster. I don't know. I mean, I had 3 shots.
You haven't? Okay, you've had 3 though. I thought the third was a booster.
3. And then there's the 4th one, which is called the booster.
Okay, the 4th one. I thought the 3rd one was a booster. I did not know that.
It was, but they've changed their mind on what it's called all the time. So I don't know. I mean, you need to get the
Johnny,
3rd one.
Can you get a clearer connection with Dayle because it's grumbling and it's like in and out. Like, can you get a clearer connection with Dayle, please? I can hardly hear her. What about you, Richard?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you're doing something. Dayle, you're something on your phone. What are you doing?
Yeah, I had the speaker
Garbled.
on. I had the speaker on. Can you hear me now?
That's why.
Okay, that's better.
Better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but Barbara, in your case, you're always catching something. So I would definitely take a booster shot for the 3rd one.
Okay.
You need to get that. You just don't get 2 and say, oh, I'm done,
I know, because my daughter goes out and gets stuff from people she visits. But anyway, there's a lot of other things to talk about today, crazy things in the news. But we can get to that when Dayle needs a break from her readings or whatever. But, I mean, there's some crazy things that happen.
What did I miss?
Unbelievable.
What crazy things?
The assassination of the Japanese Prime Minister, Abe.
I know.
That's so weird.
Wow,
but they only had one thing happen in their country the year before because it's so hard to get a gun, but this guy made the gun. I mean, that's crazy. We have tons of shootings here. We need to do what they are doing, but we never will. Okay, so Abe, he seemed like a nice guy. I don't know anything about their government, why somebody would hate him that much to assassinate him, but I mean, to me, turning on the news and seeing that somebody from a great country like Japan was assassinated, I was shocked.
Well, you know what I went to? We're living in the 60s all over again, 60s, 70s, where they're killing people. Now all the big dudes like, all the big politicians better watch out because, that starts off with one person and then it'll come over here and get someone else. So this is what happened in the 60s, That's
yes, it is.
Bob Kennedy, Martin Luther King, just all of them.
Yes. They're going to have to come out like the Pope does with a complete glass case.
What?
Right.
Yeah.
The Pope will do a parade and he has that complete glass bulletproof. What? Tell us, Richard, what that is. Richard, don't you know about the Pope when he goes does a parade? He has that huge.
Oh yeah.
Weird.
The Pope-mobile.
Yeah.
The Pope-mobile. Yeah.
They're going to have to do that.
Not even. Look, it won't even help. I mean, look at Ronald Reagan got shot too. I mean, it's just the world we live in right now. It's awful. And
yeah, but in the Pope Mobile, and you can see them though. They're just
it's wonderful,
like
but not everybody's going to do that. So,
I
that's
would.
just the way it is.
Yeah.
I like the Pope
I mean,
Mobile.
I don't know why. Richard, do you know why the guy from Japan got killed?
No, I don't. I can't. I was just trying to think. I thought he was doing a pretty good job. In fact, he was either just retired or about to retire.
No. That was
I'm not talking about the guy from Britain.
What?
Yes, the Abe was about ready or had just retired because of old age.
Oh,
Abby.
He looks young. He looks so young.
What?
I thought he was the
No, he
Prime
wasn't.
Minister of Japan. I thought he
But
looked
he's
young.
And you got the here you want to hear something wild? In Europe, I've never seen this happen, but the euro and the dollar are the same. In other words, if you go to Paris right now, you can buy a whole bunch of stuff. Because the U.S. dollar. Because the U.S. dollar is the same as the euro.
Plus, things are just less there. The designer, I went shopping there when I was in Monte Carlo, and this long gown, Christian Lacroix gown, was only $230. I wore it on the red carpet to meet the prince. And, oh, my God, wow. I couldn't believe it. And that's what they were telling me. No, when you're here, it's like normal clothes. It's when they're sent over to America, it's like they jack them up, you guys. I mean, Lorenzo took me on a different time to Rome, Italy, and we went up this street that everybody told us about, up and down with the driver. I got Moschino suits for like $100. I mean,
wow.
And the stuff was cool. The stuff was gorgeous, and I wore that stuff for years. So it's different. Yeah.
That's good.
You want to take a caller?
Yeah, go ahead, Johnny.
Okay. Area code 805. You are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Oh, thank you, Richard. Hi, Dayle. This is Donna. How are you?
Fine, Donna. That was Johnny.
Johnny. Oh, Johnny. What am I saying? I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, gosh. Okay.
Okay. Hi, Donna. Where are you calling from?
I'm in California, Santa Barbara.
Okay. How can I help you, hon?
I'm on housing. I've been on it for quite a few years, and my annual appointment coming up.
What did you say? You got to talk slower. What?
I'm on housing, so I can help with.
I'm not understanding you. You're breaking up, dear. Hello?
Okay, can you hear me now?
No, you're on speaker or something.
Yeah, you're breaking up, Dayle.
Gurgled.
What?
You're all gurgled. I think it's your phone.
You're garbled, Dayle.
What? There's nothing I can do. Johnny, you got to fix it. You want me to call back?
No. Let's see.
Okay, can you hear me now, Dayle? Can you hear me now? I'm going to talk loud.
Yes.
Okay. I'm on housing, and I have an annual appointment every year. I have an appointment July 21st. Do you see me passing it and everything going well?
I don't understand. What was the first thing you said?
Annual physical.
I'm on housing.
What is housing?
I have a housing appointment. I'm on housing. I
Public
get help
housing.
with my housing.
Oh, I see.
So I have an appointment. Am I going to pass it? Is everything going to go well?
Well, what is the criteria for passing it? I've never heard of this. So what's the criteria?
They check 6 months of your bank account, and that's about it.
That it?
Yeah.
So you'll pass.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Okay.
I mean, definitely.
Then,
so what? They give you help with your housing? Is that what they do?
Yeah, it's called HUD, Section 8.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah.
Section 8.
Okay. You'll get it, so not to worry.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. And then also, I look after a blind man, and he's in hospice, so he's going to be passing, and his brother said that he was going to leave me a bonus. So with that money, I was thinking of maybe going to Europe. Do you see me going to Europe? Because my friend has a friend in Norway, and they said that we could both stay with him. Will that happen?
I wouldn't be counting that till the guy passes. You know?
Right, but he's kind of getting close.
That's like wishing him to pass, and that's not a good thing.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I mean, he can't talk now. He weighs like 80 pounds. Hospice was just in
the point.
there.
He'll go when he goes, okay? Whatever you get, you should be grateful for. And if you want to go to Europe and you have enough money, then go.
Yeah, okay. All right,
thank you for calling. No, there's no one more thing. Thank you for calling.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ready for the next caller?
Yeah, Jack.
Okay. Area code 775. You are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Oh, that's our neck of the woods.
Mama? Hmm?
Hi, Dayle.
Hi, who's that?
Hi, Dayle. How's it going? You're still a little bit garbled.
What is
you're still kind of a little garbled, Dayle.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. It's not, I could call back.
It's random.
Well,
it's just kind of random. I'm wondering if you're on speaker, maybe, because I took myself off speaker. So
no.
Donnie, what should we do?
Or maybe
you're calling from my neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Oh,
where are you
like
located
Reno,
and what is your name?
My name is Barbara, and I'm in Sparks, Nevada.
But I thought you're my neck of the woods. How's it down there?
Yeah, good. It's nice. It's a perfect weather day today.
Hardly
any breeze. It's like perfect weather right now. It's just nice and warm.
We're in Lake Tahoe, Gardnerville area, and there is tons of breeze here. Crazy.
Oh, yeah, it's not so bad right now over where I am.
Okay, can you hear me okay?
You're doing something,
You're kind of garbled. Yes, off and on.
Okay.
It might be
Johnny,
a cable.
Johnny, let me call back. I will call right back and pick up the phone call. Bye.
Okay, good. Right away. Okay.
It never usually is like that with Dayle.
Yeah.
She always has normally
I'm checking on
9 times out of 10 a good connection.
Go ahead, dial.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, she should be.
You got to not stay so close to me. Not stay close to me.
Okay, I'm talking
I think you're too close to her. If that happens, you get a lot of feedback when the two people are in the house together.
Okay, Dayle, you're on.
Yeah.
Okay, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right, I just called back. Okay, now, I'm sorry. What was your name, sweetie?
Yes, Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, how can I help you?
I just was curious about, I just got an inheritance, and the house next door to me just came up for sale just in the last week or so. And I want to buy it and use it as a rental. But the trust has not been split up between my sister and I yet equally. It's very complicated trust. And so the trust itself that I work with will have to help me buy the house. I don't have all my inheritance yet to actually pay, just write a check,
Okay, what is your question?
I just wanted to know if you saw that happening for me, because it would be such an awesome opportunity.
It's going to take a long time for the trust to let go.
Mm-hmm.
A very long time. So, that's not the only house in the world. There's a lot of houses coming on the market.
Right next door. Yes.
Well, I can't help you there. You're not getting the money yet.
Yeah. Well, I know
you will not get the...
It'll take it's a few months down the line, but in the meantime, I have a disbursement coming, or not disbursement. What do you call that? I can't think of the right word. It escapes me right now. But anyway, it's like an allotment.
People are buying houses for cash.
Right.
And now they're looking at it. I've seen in this neighborhood, 5 houses on the market. The prices are going down. So don't be in such a hurry, okay? If you're lucky and it's meant to be, then that house will still be on the market.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay,
yeah. Well,
so I mean,
general,
don't put all your eggs in one basket.
No, I actually have 2 houses right now, but this is just one that just came up on the market just in the last week.
But you asked me a question,
that seems,
and I tell you no.
Yeah, you said no. Oh, okay. And then can I just ask one more thing, a health issue that I have? It's really been bothering me. I have really extreme pain in my knees that's really debilitating. And I'm only in my early 60s. And I'm wondering if I should go to someone who is like an energy healer and go down that road.
No.
Or should I go with, because I don't want to go to someone who likes to cut and operate. You know what I mean?
Well, I can recommend, because I'm going, I can tell you, Tahoe Fracture. I don't know if they have an office in Reno, but they do have one in Carson, Tahoe, and all over. They don't just cut for the sake of cutting. They have shots, and what you have is arthritis, and it's not going to be cured by a healer. I've been that route, okay? I'm going in next week to get a shot, so no, don't go. The healers, I've had the best in the world in Hawaii, and they have been able to do nothing with my knees.
Now, what is the shot called? I know that they've improved the shots. I know that, and they're called different things than they used to be called. They used to call them cortisone.
Yeah, they are, but I
can't
think of the name of it. One is cortisone. The other is begins with a D. But if you call Tahoe Fracture and make an appointment, and they're down here on 395 off of Micah. Look at the one under Micah, and Dr. Edmonds is fabulous. He did Richard's hip, and Richard's 93 years old, and boom, bing, bang, boom, done.
Right on, dude. 93. Good for you.
And he's a veteran. He's a veteran.
Wow. Awesome.
Dr. Edmonds is really good. Yes.
He's really good.
Dr. Edmonds is very good. Excellent.
Edmonds. Okay. Oh, good. Well, that's good to hear, because finding a good doctor it's basically word of mouth. Who can recommend a good?
Well, you know what? There's a lot of good doctors in Nevada. So we go to the swimming pool all the time, and I check with the people who go to the pool, and they kind of tell me all the wonderful doctors around here, and that's who I go to. Awesome. Anyway, thank you for calling.
Well, thank you.
Let me add,
thank you so much.
Can I add?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes. In Reno, go to Renown Medical.
Okay.
Go to Renown Medical.
All right. Renown Medical.
Why are you sending her there? Why are you sending her there? Tahoe
Renown?
Fracture. Yes, why?
I realize that, but they have all the doctors for all that stuff. Check it out.
Yeah, but Tahoe Fracture has
that's good too.
Both. Oh, yeah. I'll check them both out, and I'll say, who do you recommend in my area, so I don't have to make a long trip, because they might have someone at Renown that they would, that they would recommend that does the same kind of thing, who's on the same level,
Tahoe Fracture may be in Reno as well. I know they have 3 or 4 different,
I'll definitely check it out, because it's the one thing that really messes up my life. It's not being able to walk around like I should be. I should be bouncing off the walls still,
Well, there's should be.
I'm in my early.
There is no, you're not dead.
I know, but I know, and it's like it's dragging me down.
I'm sorry. I'm in the same situation. Hello.
Really?
I'm in the same situation.
It's awful.
And I have arthritis, and I'm just going to get some shots for now. Okay.
Yeah. Do they?
Right.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Maybe this is a good time to shout out Psychic Dayle Schear's phone number. So you guys can call her directly. Get all your questions answered. Have a long reading. She's available to you, and her direct line is 808-372-1816. DayleSchear.com if you forget the phone number, but we have DayleSchear.com linked on our YouTube channel. Check it out, and she's all over Facebook. So if you want a longer reading,
Barbara, that's what I was talking to Johnny about, is trying to go up on Facebook and do a show, and nobody.
Well, yeah.
Let's do a live one, Johnny boy.
Are you ready for the next caller?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So why
the
not?
Next caller is area code 310, and you are live with your psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi, how are you?
Hi,
this is
who's
Vince
this?
from New York. Vince from New York.
Oh, hi, Vince. Vince, you've called before?
Yeah, yes, I have.
How you doing with your new job? Whatever happened?
Not good. I was fired because somebody said I did something which I didn't do, and because instead of my boss calling me up to say, hey, explain yourself, what's going on, they believed the other guy without even talking to me, and they dismissed me. So I've been out of work for a couple weeks.
Didn't that happen once before?
Yes.
That was the old story.
Yeah, I happened again. The union couldn't do anything because I was on probation. And what I found out afterwards, what happened, because the union steward did jump in and try to get me back my job, but there's nothing he could do. So I wrote a letter to them, explaining to them what happened, and that it didn't happen the way that person said.
Okay, Vince, I can't do a whole thing. What do you need to know?
What I need to know right now is I have a job fair that I'm going to tomorrow, and then on Monday I have job interview in person, and Tuesday I have an in-person job interview. One was with a potato chip company. One is with a gear company, like they make ball bearings, and the other one is with a chemical company. And I'm wondering if any one of these are going to come through.
Yes. One or two will come through, so it'll be your choice. And thank you for calling. You've called before. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So, Barbara, talk to me. Barbara?
You there, Barbara?
Barbara, I didn't hear you say Barbara. Oh, I would love to talk, Dayle. Dayle needs little talk breaks.
Yeah. Talk breaks. I'll tell you something funny. I have my German Shepherd dog, and I've taught him to give me a kiss on the lips. Okay?
Oh. How sweet. Like, does he use his tongue or just his little black lips?
Yeah, he does. He does. He'll come up to me and put his nose to my nose and give me a kiss. Well, he always...
So sweet.
Oh, no,
I love dogs.
He will only do this when my husband's not around, Blythe. If he sees Blythe looking, he won't do it. He gets embarrassed.
They do get embarrassed. You know what embarrassment is. They do. I know that dogs do. Oh, that's
so
cute.
I'm sitting in my massage chair this morning, massaging my back, with 4 kisses on my lips. The minute my husband looked at him, he got all shy and just nervous, like, oh, my God, I'm doing something wrong. It was so cute. Anyway, I had to tell you
so crazy. That's
cute
and crazy.
I got a question for you.
What?
I got a question for you. I mean, do you find that your psychic stuff gets magnified with the dog around?
No. I am a natural, gifted psychic.
Well, I'm not saying you're not. I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying that animals can kind of, magnify that, I would think. Don't you think so, Barbara?
They can. But
animals are all good.
With my boy, Lucky, he, they grow into it, and they're psychic too, so he tells me psychically when he wants something. And then I have to tell my husband, you got to go feed him or you got to do this because he tells me, his mommy, that he wants something. So I have to relate.
Tell my daughter this, and I really felt like I was. And how could a dog find his way home across the whole United States? If a dog is lost, they somehow always find their way to their home. There's got to be
true. I used to have a
ability.
dog like that.
Well, it happens, But anyway, I was going back to Barbara for a second. Barbara, I still don't understand this cockamamie thing you had. You had a bad cold, but you don't know if you had COVID or not.
Oh, because I thought when you were texting me, I thought you said there's such thing as a COVID cold now. I guess I read it wrong, so I thought I had the COVID cold.
No, I said there is no such thing as a cold hardly at all anymore. Once in a while, they have COVID now, so that's what I said. Go check and see if you had COVID.
Oh, my gosh, my skin was to the touch. I felt like the shivers. I felt like the skin was sensitive, like the fever. But my daughter and I didn't have a fever. We had headache. We were tired. We were sneezing, blowing our nose. Our noses were it didn't go to our chest, so that's good. And coughing a lot. Thought we got it from her friend who came over who said she just had allergies. Well, it turned out that I think she had a cold because Priscilla got sick, then I got sick, and her mom had COVID. So I was a little worried. And then it kind of made sense when you said there's a COVID cold, which I read wrong. But I just thought, oh, my gosh, this is a COVID cold.
Maybe not. There could be COVID cold. Maybe not to my knowledge. I may have been wrong myself. There could be a cold, a cold. It's not a cold, but it's more like a flu-ish. I don't know what it is. It's just the COVID takes many forms, so it is possible. And if the mother had COVID, then why was the daughter at your house?
I don't know. And she's here again. And Priscilla and I were pretty upset about it because she obviously had a cold that she gave us. And she was over here, and Priscilla has never been immunized, for God's sakes. I don't know. I found this all out after the fact. Hello. Goodness. Well, unbelievable.
If the mother had COVID, everybody in the house is supposed to be in a quarantine for so many days. So to let the girl over was a big mistake.
To our house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened, too.
And
that's your responsibility.
I picked up that you did have a form of COVID. That's what I picked up.
That's why I read it wrong. You are, obviously, your psychic ability picks up the minuscule things. And you just picked that up, Dayle?
Yeah, I did. When you told me that. Because first you were talking about your eye and you hit your eye. And then you're talking about, you had a cold. And I figured, what is the talking to you and trying to get a show going if you have all these things wrong with you all the time?
You can't do it. And the eye, it still has those red marks, but tiny bit better every day, but it's taking forever. It's been like 2 weeks, I guess. And I then had costochondritis. It's like just bad luck, a whole bunch of bad luck. That's what I don't need. I need to work and make money and enjoy my life. And I've been down, Dayle.
Probably because you have a daughter. She's picking up all these things,
Yeah, and it's summer vacation. They're out and about. They're spending the night at a lot of people's homes. They're both spending the night somewhere else. So I guess I'll be able to get something done tonight.
Daughter, she should be old enough. I'm talking, Johnny.
Yeah.
She should be, old enough to be immune, get a shot. Am I correct?
Well, she is, but I almost talked her into getting immunized, but all the kids were really against it, and I didn't want her to, have some problem with having a baby someday. And I think that if you're young, this is the time to be exposed to something, to fight it yourself. I think that's better than, we'll see.
Barbara,
but I'm immunized, she's not. And that's the way it is, Dayle. She has a mind of her own. She's 15. She's a woman, really.
Barbara, 900,000 people died of COVID. So you want to bring those numbers to your daughter?
I don't have to. She's standing right here. You know, I told her, but she's a bull. She's a Taurus bull. I almost had her convinced to get a shot. She didn't do it. Her friend didn't do it. All of her friends didn't do it. Her whole boyfriend's family came down with COVID. She still didn't get it. Or no, she thinks she got it, don't you? She has had COVID, and she made it.
Oh, dear.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
All right. Can we go to a caller now?
Yes, new caller.
Okay, you ready for a caller, Dayle? Okay.
Yes.
Area code 860. You are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hello, it's Ashley. I've actually been on the podcast before. Hello,
Hi,
how you doing? Hello.
Where are you
so I've actually. Oh, sorry. What?
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Glastonbury, Connecticut.
Oh, what a neat sounding name. Okay. And, you know,
I might actually have a delay. I'm sorry, because sometimes the service around here isn't that great. I'm so sorry. But, so I was just wanting to call. I'm just, struggling with student loans and trying to make, my dreams come true with my business and all that kind of stuff. So I was just hoping that maybe you had some advice or, some visions for me or anything like that.
What kind of business do you have?
I'm sorry, what?
What is with these phones today? What kind of business do you have?
Oh, business, yeah. So my business is I do sexual health education and consulting. So I teach people all about sexual pleasure and being comfortable with their sexual identities and all that kind of stuff.
How neat. Barbara, do you get that?
Oh,
Barbara?
my gosh. My daughter thinks that you've spoken at her school. She recognizes your voice with the sex ed. She said, I think I know her.
Oh, well, I probably haven't, because you guys are out in California, right?
Yes, I forgot where you said you're from.
Yeah, I'm from Connecticut, so unfortunately I haven't been able to get any teaching gigs out in California yet.
Are you doing any sex in the school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
I see.
Yeah, so I do more adults.
I see. Adults? They don't know what's going on?
So a lot of adults didn't get sex education when they were younger, and so I think there's a lot of myths and people have a lot of shame around sexuality. So really trying to undo a lot of that shame around it and stigma.
Well, that's cool. That's a very honorable way of looking at things, and I wish you a lot of luck. I do see your business popping up, and you need to promote it a little bit more, and you'll do fine. Try promoting it on Facebook or wherever, but I see you doing well.
Yeah, sweet. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Cool. You're giving a lot of great info to people. I'm sorry for the background noise. Usually Priscilla is really quiet and normally not even in the room. But
Priscilla, go get the damn shot, okay? I don't want nothing happening to you.
Oh, thank you. Many people I'm around, they never say something like that. I don't want anything to happen to you. That's so sweet and heartfelt.
Well, it's simple. She doesn't have to tell her friends that she got the shot at all. Just go get it.
That's true. But she's really afraid of shots. She's so afraid of shots, I couldn't believe it. 2 nurses had to hold her down for her last immunization so she could go to school. And they had to trick her and poke her. And you know what? I couldn't believe it. She was resisting them. I'm like, what? You're going to get your shot, girl. They had to hold her down and trick her.
I'd rather get the shot than die like 900,000 people.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was so scared at first. I'm not scared anymore.
Well, does she get the scared from you?
I'm just not scared. She is not scared. I got my immunization because I wanted to go to an NFL football game live, and I couldn't go if I didn't have it. That's why I got mine.
I remember that very well.
Mm-hmm.
So it saved my life, football.
Yes. We're having the golf tournament here at Tahoe this weekend.
No way. I want to enter.
You can.
I've done my first tournament. I've done one.
No, this is all the celebrities like Steph Curry, all the big guys.
The big golfers.
Yeah, and if you see it you'll see it on TV for Tahoe and how beautiful it is. If we don't have the smoke, we've been having smoke coming into the area from Yosemite. So if we don't have the smoke, you'll see how beautiful Tahoe is. And they have all these big celebrity tournaments going to be at Edgewood, Tahoe. It'll be really good.
I love golf. And you know what? I was thinking about your state and your area today. We were watching a show, and they said, they were dealing with a tornado in Kentucky, and they said, we're going to move somewhere. We're going to find the best state where nothing bad happens. And I thought, you should go to Nevada. You should go over there. Washington still has earthquakes. So I was thinking your area.
Yeah, but Nevada, everybody's coming here, and everything is going sky high. So there isn't a place to even live at this point. But it's like everybody wants to be here because we have nice weather, nice everything. It's really lovely,
Mhm. So there's nothing you could say that are like these Mother Earth disasters that just wipe a city out. I don't think there is one over there, right?
No, we don't have that. We don't have tornadoes. The worst is we can have up in Tahoe heavy snow, but that hasn't even happened,
But you're way better than living in Vegas. It's way better because you're up there, so you're cooler. Because I lived in Vegas. I lived in Nevada for probably 3.5 years, 2 different times.
I would not want to live in Vegas. It's crazy. It's
Are you ready for another? Are you ready for
really hot there? Well, we're talking, Johnny.
Sorry.
Why don't you get into the conversation for 1 second, maybe 5 seconds? That's all it takes. And then go to a caller. But you don't have to cut us right off.
My fault.
Who's growling? Who's growling?
I'm laughing.
Was that Richard growling? That was funny.
No, that's Richard laughing.
Good. Johnny, I don't mean to be
laughter, and happiness.
We're talking, and you could say, yeah, that would be great. I want to go to Vegas even though it's hot in the summer. And then you could say, hey, you guys, are you ready for a caller? Not just cut us right off. Okay.
We're ready.
I'm done. I'm
you ready for the caller?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Area code 410. You are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi, good evening. This is Felicia. I'm from right outside the Washington, D.C. area.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody call in from that area. How exciting. I help you.
Oh, good. And what's funny, you were talking about Las Vegas because my question has to do with moving. My husband wants to retire next year, and I'm finding it challenging to get my business to take off. And so we've been considering moving somewhere outside of this area, outside of the country. We just have no clue where to start, and was wondering if you had any insight.
Well, it's a choice. I don't care for Vegas because it's too hot, and the people are so plastic and phony. Most of them. I don't care for that. Where you have in Tahoe, Gardnerville, Reno. You have very down-to-earth people that care and are so sweet and kind. So this is a good area. We don't have any natural disasters. I mean, we're good. I mean,
we're pretty much East Coast people. Both of us have grown up here our entire lives, so hadn't even considered
Washington
the West
State.
Coast.
Washington State. You might have an earthquake every 20 years, maybe.
I grew up in New Jersey, you know, in the East Coast, so I know what that feels like. And as far as an East Coast place to live, I like North Bergen, New Jersey, but that's up to you.
Okay. I didn't know if you might seen us. What's that?
Nope.
You want to stay on the East Coast? I didn't hear. I'm listening to it. Dayle is so knowledgeable about so many things. So were you staying on the East Coast? You want to stay on the East Coast?
I think so. I think we're more East Coast people, but we actually have even considered moving out of the country. So.
Oh, Dayle knows about that too.
Portugal.
It's really hard to hear. I don't know if it's a connection, so I didn't hear what that last statement was.
The question is, what country were you thinking of?
Well, we love Jamaica.
Mhm.
Yeah, we love Italy. I don't know. We're wide open.
The best way to do it is go ahead and go to each one of those places, rent a place for a few months, and see how you like it. And then from there, you decide where you want to go.
Okay.
That's the way I would do it. I mean, Jamaica doesn't turn me on. I have not had good experiences there.
See, we go there every year and love it. So.
No, a lot of people do. You know, it might have changed. I haven't been there in 20 years, so I don't know. And the only time I went was through cruise ship.
Okay.
There is, but, you know, when you're not in the United States, you got to be careful because you don't know what's happening.
True. But that's true here, too. That's why we were considering moving out of the country.
Well, that's true, too. I agree with you. Mexico is even, you know, that's not even good. You know, one minute you have the cartel, they come in and take everything, and they're weird. So who knows?
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Hey, the best thing to do is just rent a place and figure it out from there.
Okay. I like that idea. Okay.
I love that show where they do that. People who want to move just somewhere different around the world. There is a lady or a couple that goes and looks at homes, apartments, and they narrow it down. It's a reality show. They narrow it down to about 5 different places. I learned so much about the real estate in Ireland, in Italy, in Jamaica, everywhere. These people go everywhere.
What's the name of the show? That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting. Well, what's the name of that show?
I'm going to have to find it. Okay, Dayle, I'm going to find it, and I'm going to post it on Life, Laughter, Happiness Facebook page. So listeners, go over there and see what I find. But this is a great show. I love it. It's, you know how there's one for just the United States, but there's one for abroad as well.
I would like that
myself.
Look for that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That sounds great.
Jamaica, though, but I did go there once for a photo shoot. I mean, I'm working most of the time, but right by Sandals Resort. But I just felt like, gosh, you drive around and there's just nothing for so many miles. It seems like in my later years, I mean, they seem young, but I would love to just have something new and exciting every day in Europe.
Yeah, that sounds
great.
I love Europe. I absolutely love Europe. So, you know, I could live in London. I could live in Paris. I could live anywhere there. And now that the dollar is equal, that's exciting.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about that caller in the beginning of the show. So if you listen back, you can hear us talk about that. And that must mean something, Dayle, that your reading on her, there was a lot of psychic waves around this subject tonight, I must say.
Yeah, I must say that too.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, thank you for calling, ma'am.
All right, well, thank you. I'll look to see if you post that.
Yes.
Okay.
Why'd you cut her off, Joni? Hey, yes,
what?
Go ahead, Richard.
Can I add something?
Yes,
go ahead.
I said go ahead.
Oh, okay. Portugal. Check out Portugal. They're wanting us.
What's so good about Portugal?
Well, we watched it, dear, together.
I don't remember. It really made an impression. I don't know.
Well, we did. We watched some of those travel shows and everything, you know. And
we
all
watched
that.
a lot of travel shows.
I know. And Portugal was one of them that were in Portugal. They're welcoming people, making it easy to come in.
Ooh.
Well, you have to like the area. Where is Portugal?
What about Italy or Croatia?
Let me add.
Croatia.
When you check it out, you'll see you need a certain amount of money in the bank, and you're in.
Yes.
But it's not that. But it's not astronomical. Okay.
Mhm.
In other words, you can't come in broke. But
they don't they don't let you come into the country if you don't have a certain amount of money in your account. That is hilarious. Wow, they are making sure their people have a certain status symbol. That's for sure. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, you just can't come in and flop.
It's not on my top 10 list, so I don't know. I
okay.
You know, I don't know where I'd want to go. My favorite place to go, if I were to go anywhere, would be Aruba. Have you been there,
I don't
Barbara?
think I've been there. You know what? It seems like there's somewhere where I can't remember what it's called, where I went, something like that. I don't think it's Aruba, though. But if you like that weather and that kind of thing, that's to take into consideration. I mean, you love Hawaii. I thought you'd say Hawaii, but it's okay.
No, Hawaii's too expensive now. Hawaii's out of touch. They don't know what
the show I'm talking about talks about all of how much a house is, how much rent would be. They go inside, outside, the area, how far it is away from what you want. I mean, I love this show. I will. I used to watch it with my mom. I'm going to find it. I can find it. I can't while I'm on the show.
You can go on your internet and find it. I want to know what it is.
Okay, Johnny, you're going to have to take over the thinking because I am going to have to go look something up now.
All right. Well, actually, while she's looking at that, do you want me to put a caller on?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Area code 512. You are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi.
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 Aloha.
Hi. My name is Leah.
Okay, where are you calling from?
Texas.
Are you just shy? Are you just shy, or are you changing your name?
No, I'm from Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never called and asked a question of a psychic before.
Okay, all right. What do you need to know, sweetie? Okay, obviously you don't have a question in mind. So we will pass and go on to the next caller. Johnny, go to the next one, please.
You sure you don't have a question, ma'am?
Johnny, go to the next one, please.
Okay. All right. The next one is area code 708. You are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi, how you doing? My name is Malik. I'm calling from Texas.
What's with Texas going on? What is your name? I'm sorry.
It's Malik.
Okay, Malik. And how can I help you?
I guess I have a question about this. This girl I've been dating, and we've kind of hit a rough patch in the relationship. I just need to know if you see this going anywhere or not.
Well, I can tell you this. At this point, it's not going anywhere, but there's 2 or 3 other girls that would be very wanting to go out with you and other people that you will meet. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. The relationship with this girl is over, and you need to move on and find someone else.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. It's really been a hassle, just the back and forth and arguments.
Okay, I know, but I answered your question. I've answered your question.
Okay.
So that's the best I can tell you for now. And there's plenty other girls you will meet, so not to worry.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Cool.
Thank you. Okay, Johnny.
All right. You want to go to another one?
Sure. Boy, you got a lot of people today. Okay.
Area code 631. You are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Yes, hi. Thanks for taking my phone call. I'm Suzanne. When do you see me meeting my significant other? I'd like to meet a nice man to date.
And where are you calling from?
Long Island.
Oh, okay. Your significant other? I don't see it right away. I'm having an echo into the phone. I'm starting to read my own future.
It's because I think you're too close to Richard. That's what happened.
No, I'm not close to Richard. He's in a different room.
I'm way on the other side of the house.
I'd say within 6 to 9 months or less, you have had many relationships, correct?
Not a real lot.
Well, what do you call not a real lot?
Well, I just go on dates, but they don't seem to be leading to men wanting to date to get to know me.
Well, I understand that, but the going on dates is what I was saying is a lot, and it seems you're introduced to someone by a friend. And
that would be nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't turn down anything, sweetheart. I would just go out with whomever. All the other people on the website, they're more interested in sex than they are in dates, you know?
Yeah, I'm not on the websites at all anymore. Not anything. I just want it to be by fate now that I meet someone.
Yeah, there's no problem. I see you meeting someone within the next few months and being very happy.
You said the next 6 to 8 months? 6 to 9 months, though?
Yeah, no, within 6 months or less.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
And you will be introduced to the person by someone in your family or friends or someone, like a blind date. Go for it. It'll be okay.
All right. And do you see a teacher aide job for September?
A what?
Do you see a teacher aide job for September?
Oh, God, yes. They are so backed up and they need people so badly, so go for it, okay?
Yeah, I've been subbing, though. I don't know if they'll hire me. I don't know.
Yes, they will.
Okay,
don't
great.
Take that. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
And pretty much, Johnny, we're out of time because,
Yes.
I mean, we can... Right,
House Hunters International. Why don't you ask Barbara, who took time off, to go look something up for y'all?
Okay, would you look at
House Hunters International. We watch that all the time.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That's on Roku, and they have hundreds of them, House Hunters International.
Exactly, and they have a Pinterest, a Facebook, a Twitter. You can email them. You can go to A to Z to figure out. You can watch different episodes on different countries. It's amazing. You can find out $1,000 a month rent to 2 to 3 to 4. They show you 5 different places. areas. They talk about the areas. They have clips of the areas.
Yeah, but
I
you
mean,
know what?
It's amazing, isn't
on
it?
Roku, Barbara, on Roku,
Yes.
they have about 6 House Hunters International. I don't know which one to look at.
Well, it's hgtv.com, you guys, because my mom didn't have Roku. So go to hgtv, whatever your.
I don't think I get that. I don't think I get that. I get the ones that are on Roku. So I'd have to look it up on the web.
Me too. I just looked that up on my computer. I didn't do it on my TV because, you know, I'm on a time limit with the show and I want to get back to you guys. But HGTV has the best things like that, don't they, Dayle?
Yeah. Anyway, Barbara, it's time for your shout out. It's time.
Okay. Everybody, thank you for listening. This was a great show.
This was.
Wonderful caller. Yes, Johnny, and so many wonderful callers.
Johnny.
We want to know this information. How does it help you? Call back. We have a lot of repeat callers, which is cool. And, you know, you're helping them through their life, Dayle, which is great. So if you want more help throughout your life, throughout the week, call Dayle.
I'm going to go, Barbara.
Text her. You go. Okay, have your dinner. Love you. See, they like to have their dinner, and, you know, dinner is at a certain time. And that we love. Aloha, Dayle and Richard. Johnny, do not turn off the show. Aloha. Aloha. Do not turn. Oh, Johnny said aloha this time. Isn't that cute, Richard?
Right. Aloha. Take care, Barb.
He's going to be late to the table. Johnny, I said, do not hang up, please. Okay. You guys, Dayle Schear, Psychic Dayle Schear. She has a direct number. I want to give it out again, Johnny. It is 808. Okay. It is 808-372-1816. That is her direct phone number. She will actually pick it up. You can schedule a long reading with Dayle. She's written 5 books. Go to DayleSchear.com. She'll personally autograph a book for you and mail it to you. And we appreciate Dayle every week, every Friday. So check back with us 5 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern next Friday, and we'll be here with Psychic Dayle Schear, Richard, Johnny, and me, Barbara. Aloha, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Aloha. You don't have to say good night when you say aloha. It covers a lot of things.
Aloha.
Aloha. Aloha.